You know when I smell BS, I gotta call you out on it. And Arrow Video, you finally let the collecting community down, and you should be ashamed. So let's talk about it. In today's physical media news topic, I'm gonna be talking about how Arrow Video seems to be doing some false advertising for some new releases, mainly being The Last Starfighter, very trickery on us, and I'm not gonna let them fool anybody else because I've been duped before by them. So let's get into it. So first talking about the news story here with Arrow Video and why I'm so disappointed in them. If you go to the Arrow Video site and you look up The Last Starfighter on 4K, a title I was pretty excited about because I've never seen this movie, but it caught my eye. I've heard some decent things about it. I wanted to add it to my collection, and looking at Arrow Video site and seeing this movie, you'll look, oh wow, this is so cool. It's gonna come with that nice big box set looking like a VHS. Pretty much how, let me show you an example of, say, Wild Things was. I mean, look at this, a nice thick box. It's gonna look amazing. The Last Starfighter, how awesome. But really, it's actually not the case, unfortunately. You think you're gonna get that nice box with how they display the images because they put the movie right behind the cover, and you're like, okay, that must mean you're sliding out the movie from a box, right? That would make sense. I mean, once again, let's look at this, how this works. So we have the box, you can see the thickness there, and then you slide out the movie, right? So you have the movie, and then you can see, okay, you got the movie sliding out. There you go. That makes sense. Okay, so we're getting a nice big box set, right? Well, no, that is not the case. You're actually only just getting a slipcover with it, and that's more like how Flatliners was, right? Still a cool slipcover, don't get me wrong, but a slipcover nonetheless, not a big, nice, thick Arrow Video box set. Just how the images are displayed. I don't like that trickery there at all. Now, I guess it's not totally false advertisement because it's really just our eyes fooling us there, but how they set it up, it seems like a marketing gimmick to really get people more interested in picking up this title, thinking it's going to be a box set, because I've seen from a lot of other community members out there that they originally thought, oh, this is a big, thick box set. Well, no, that is not the case, at least at the moment from what I know now. It's just that slipcover. And like I said, don't get me wrong, I like slipcovers, so that's not a problem to me. If Last Starfighter was coming out just with a slipcover, no problem. But in how you display the images, especially that front image, yeah, you can go do a little bit more research, go to the other images and pick up on it. But as your displayable image, I'd rather them just be upfront about what they're offering and really showing it clearly. And I'm not going to be mad at them for that. I'm not going to say, oh, you know what? Oh, no Arrow box set for The Last Starfighter. I'm not going to get it now. I hate those slip. I'm not going to say that. I'll still pick up on a nice slip cover, but it's more them just tricking me with how it looks. I don't like that. I'd rather them just be straight up with it, how they're displaying the images, and to me, that just gets me really disappointed with Arrow Video. Arrow Video, you should be confident in your product enough that you don't have to do that kind of trickery, so that's why I'm just a little bit sour on them today. Next, to talk about Arrow shenanigans going forward, because I hope this is the last time we see this from Arrow. I don't think they're going to make it a habit necessarily of displaying images in that way to trick us. At least I hope not. Now, if The Last Starfighter sells really well, maybe they will, because they're like, oh, marketing gimmick worked great. Let's continue with that. Oh gosh, I don't want to see that happen. Mainly because, once again, I'm okay if there's slipcovers. Not everything has to be an Arrow box set. I wouldn't mind, but I'm still okay with a slipcover option. I just don't want other collectors in the community to be fooled. I don't want somebody to spend their hard-earned money expecting a really nice Arrow box set, and then it shows up in the mail, they open it up, where's my box? Did it come missing? Oh wow, I totally feel like I overpaid now, where I thought I was getting great value on a box. Now it's just a slipcover. I just don't want anybody to be fooled or tricked into making purchases, because we know, of course, these titles from Arrow Video cost some coin here. It's expensive to get these nice boutique labels, so I want everybody to know what they're getting up front, and that's really just my concern here. Once again, it's not the product being offered. I mean, still, a slipcover can be great from Arrow. I just want everything to be upfront. I don't like when companies hide things or trick or gimmick or just kind of fool us. I get it. They want to sell the product. They got to market in a certain way, but not to a point where we're fooling the customer onto what we think we are getting. So I hope this trend does not continue because that could create a bad reputation for Arrow. Now to go over some tips and strategies on what you can do to be more of a savvy collector out there so you don't accidentally get fooled going forward from these physical media companies. And first up, you just want to do the research very thoroughly. You don't want to just look at the first image. Go and look at other images. Go ahead and look up unboxings and reviews and listen to other community members. I mean, be subscribed to these physical media news outlet channels like mine, so that way you're always staying up to date on these latest physical media topics, because you don't just want to go right away, oh, that's a cool movie, that looks like a cool box, let's buy it right away, and then later on you are totally fooled. Once again, I don't want to see that happen to anybody in the community, because of course, as community content creators, we do care about the community out there. We want to just help everybody spend their money wisely and get the products they are hoping for. So once again, I think it's all about just doing your due diligence of research, getting a lot of information on these titles, and maybe even letting these companies know in a friendly, kind way that, hey, you know what? I think you shouldn't be displaying images in this certain way. It kind of fools us collectors. And I think you'll actually get more people interested in your company in the long run by just showing the value upfront of what you have to offer. So kindly letting them know that. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to change anything or it's going to reach the people at the top that can make those kinds of decisions, but still, as a community working together and letting our comments be known loudly as a public in a kind way, I think might get some attention out there, because I'm sure there are people that work with these boutique labels that do watch the video content from creators out there. So, hey, maybe they read through the comments and they'll pick up on it if people are disappointed in what some of these companies are doing. Who knows, maybe in the future they'll make a change. But that's what I can think of for some tips and strategies here, just to be a little bit more savvy of a collector. But I'm sure there's a plenty more strategies out there. So let me know in the comments below. First of all, what do you think of this Arrow Video Last Starfighter situation with these displayable images and the packaging? And are you almost fooled by it as I was? I'm so glad I did the research on this one. And also, maybe what are some other tips out there for people to be a little bit more on their savvy collecting journey online? Wanted to shout out my mega supporters out there, and if you're interested in exclusive perks and content from my channel, definitely check out the mega membership deals going on right now. And if you enjoy these physical media topics, check out another one right now. Also, like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.